What's good? What's good? What's good? Happy holidays to everybody out there. I hope everybody have safe returns back. This is like the first holiday since like COVID has been like lifted a little bit that people are really taking. Because last year, 4th of July wasn't really the 4th of July. Memorial Day wasn't really Memorial Day last year. So now this was like the first time the weather was nice. People could get around. What's up? What's up? What's up, good people? Now, I put it on Patreon so that they had it first. They could actually see it. We did a whole chart breakdown on how many games Anthony Davis has missed. If he doesn't play tonight, that will be 37 games he's missed this year. Last year, in a short season, he missed about 8-9 games last year. The year before that, he missed 26 games. 26. And he's only in year 9. Let that sink in. He's in year 9 and now he's missing multiple games. When he first came in the league, he missed 18 games. Then it was 15 games. Then it was 14 games. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Anthony Davis has been injury prone coming into the league. They was worried about his durability. And the problem is, the reason why he gets hurt is because he's a big man trying to play a guard. He didn't grow up being a big man. He was a guy who kept growing. He grew out of his position. He was always a 2 guard. He was 6'3", 6'4". Then he grew to 6'6". Then he grew to 6'8". Then he was 6'9.5". Then he was like 6'10" something. And they was like, man, he won't stop growing. So from his freshman year to his senior year in high school, he grew about 6-7 inches. I don't think he was treating his body well and doing the right things. And as you can tell, and as you can see, not a lot of people have that discipline. Because he came in so out of shape. Because he was trying to recover from injury. So he couldn't go work out and do all the things that's needed for him to lose the weight. Because he was too busy trying to... What is wrong with these cars up here? He was too busy trying to recover. And by it being a short turnaround season, because his foot was messed up all through the NBA Finals and he played through the pain. And he never really got a chance to heal. And once he did heal, he went and did his thing. Does LeBron score over 27 tonight? Maybe, but they win tonight. It all rests on the shoulders of Dennis Schroeder. I almost won the tennis last night, international tennis. I was betting international tennis and I almost won. The one game I needed, I had picked the upset game, and the upset game won. All I needed was this dumb bastard to do what he was favored to do, and he choked. I wanted to choke him. I'm still pissed over that. I'm like, dude, 3 in the morning. I'm yelling at the damn screen. Yep, hit the like button, good people, and the super chat button works. You can super chat over here now if you don't want a Cash App. The Cash App name is Carcino. Now, the thing is that this isn't really just to poke fun at Anthony Davis being hurt. It's just that this is the perception that comes of you once you consistently get injured. And you got to start saying to yourself as an athlete, what am I doing wrong? Am I doing everything right? And that's because he plays the game like a guard. And he's not taking in credit his size. You know, you're trying to do moves guards do at 6'11", and your mechanics is not there for that. You know, so basically he did play like he did in high school. He post up. He likes to, he don't spin, he spins out. You know, a lot of people spin with their back towards the basket. He spins out and face somebody and face the defender. That's how most people play now, with their face towards the basket. They don't spin and get their back towards the basket and turn around and shoot the fadeaway. They like the fadeaway facing their facing the person that's guarding them. That's the new style of basketball. And Kobe hates that style because you're exposed the ball to the person that's defending you. He said rather than to post them up and the fadeaway, they can't reach around you and get the ball. So by the time you turn around, that's where you see where they are. You know where you are on the court. You know where the rim is. You turn, you fade. You've done this shot 1,000 times. So when you fading away, you know you can make this shot from this angle all the time. They can't block it because you know where they are in position. You can feel them. Mike used to use his legs. He said you feel them with your legs, and Kobe started using that. He knew where the defender would be leaning towards on certain sides. That's what the rock is for, to get them leaning. But if you just facing up like this, then you just pull up for a jump shot. It's like you're making the shot a lot harder than it needs to be. But AD is someone that needs to see the rim in order for, you know, him to do his thing. But that's why he likes to stand outside and shoot all day. You got to start treating your body as an investment. Like, your body's a machine, and you got to fine tune it. You know, D Rose is the same way. But when you come from the hood, you know, you used to drinking 50-cent papaya juice and some cheesy hots, Flaming Hot Cheetos and all that stuff. When you're a professional athlete, you can't be eating that stuff. You got to treat your body right. You're going to have to take fruit and have a protein day. You got to make sure you're keeping your body fresh. You can't be hanging out with Brian getting drunk on wine. Hey, Brian, this is good stuff. Yeah, man. Add some tequila after that. You know, he can do that because he ain't doing a damn thing. He don't have any moves. So his move is to bowling ball you over and try to lay the ball up. That's his move. Or stand still and shoot a three. So it's not to make fun of AD. It's to point out the fact that these are probably the reasons why they're happening. Nobody's happy someone gets hurt. You know, really. Because ultimately, that gives them the ultimate excuse. Laker fans already make an excuse. Man, injuries, man, they beating us. That's the only way we getting beat. We ain't got AD. Man, we ain't had LeBron. So they already got their excuse nice and waxed and ready for the end of the season if they lose. The NBA won't let them lose. Yes, Lakers will win tonight. I don't care who out there. Lakers are winning tonight. I bet heavy on it too. And the Lakers are the underdog by like 5 points. I'm like, I don't care how many points you give me. We can bet it straight up. Lakers winning. Lakers winning that. They can't let Phoenix go up 3-2. You want to play around with 2 games with LeBron? You want to play around with? Thinking he can get something done? You want to take that risk? Shoot, you a fool. They like, you hate. Why you bet on LeBron? I ain't betting on LeBron. I'm betting on the fix. What you talking about? I've been nailing these NBA games. The only game I missed this whole weekend was 2 games. I missed the Philly game. That's only because Joe Embiid went out. But I won because I bet the over. I didn't bet the game. I thought I bet the game, and I was real pissed at Ben Simmons. But I had picked Philly, and if Joel didn't go down, that was a done one. Joel had them in the back. They have no answer for him. None. I knew Memphis was in trouble once Spider Mitchell came back, because now you have an athletic guard at the point. You know, besides, they can keep, what's his name, in check, and he's good to come off the bench. Is it Puerto Rican Parade Day or something? But they can keep Clarkson off the bench. You know, they can keep him coming off the bench and doing his thing now. Before, he had the main guy of a point of attack, and guarding Ja Morant and all these dudes, that's just too much of an ask for him. And that was going to present a lot of problems. What's up, Mike B? Well, that's always going to present problems, because you have a situation where these guys they're not the same athletes they used to be. These guys, they change like the weather. Clippers going up 3-2, absolutely they are. Luka can't get that shot going, they doomed. Luka got injured, and that's been it. Because I was like, man, I was nervous. Clippers want me that money. I need Kawhi's strength again. I'll be Kawhi. Need you, man. You got to get it done. The way Kawhi came out and started the game, I knew I was safe. I said, oh, I'm safe. Yeah. This the Kawhi that needs to show up. And this the Kawhi that got to show up for 2 more games in this series. Because if they get the Lakers might get swept. Y'all might get swept. Y'all have no answer for Kawhi. Paul George ain't gonna have to do much. Rondo, no. Dennis Schroeder, he can take care of Dennis. Dennis the Menace. Dennis gonna get into a I want to beat Rondo match, and it's gonna go left from there. Rondo is who he looked up to. Nah, Rondo's playing just enough. You don't want to get Rondo's the guy you don't want to have hurt in this playoffs. You're gonna need him down the road. Boogie should be playing some. That's what I'm like. What's wrong? Why they ain't playing Boogie enough? I would definitely let Boogie get some tick. I go down to Boogie in the post. Boogie can do, man. Boogie can shoot everything. Now we get to see if Chris Paul gonna take a dive tonight. They be like, you got some of your rep back, Chris. Now you need to go down again. I do? Man, they gonna know I'm faking. No, Chris. This time it gotta look real. You're supposed to wait till you got hit to do something like that. Dog, it was people ready to fight Chris Paul, dog. I mean, they were real mad. They lost a lot of money that game, and man, they was hot. Hot at Chris Paul, man. As could be. Like, man, Chris Paul blew that game. And they was talking about game 3. Game 3, they felt they could have won if Chris Paul didn't mess it up. Chris Paul was just on the court too much, just turning over the ball. They was like, man, get him out the game. And he got hooked out of the game. And coach is like, look, you got to show me something or I can't play you. Because there's some people ready to fight you. You cost them a lot of money. And they was like, man, he cost us that game. And I'm like, that's his job. They brought him in there to cost him the game. He's the president of the Players Union. Basically, a.k.a. the LeBron Union. And peace to Kwame Brown, man. Peace to that brother, man. Go follow his page as well as mine. Make sure you subscribe here first. Hit the like button, then go to Kwame Brown Bus Life. My man blew up in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. That's all it took. Well, the main thing is we want Anthony Davis to be well because I want the Lakers to lose with no excuses. I want everybody on the court. So I don't want people hurt. I want LeBron on that court. I want to see the look on his face when that time is going 3, 2, 1. He walking all the way away from his team, shaking up with people in the hallway, then going to the podium. I broke my mind. What? Yeah, my mind broke. Yeah, doctor told me I broke my mind in like game 1. Yeah, I just kept playing through it. Your mind? Yeah, my mind broke. Yeah, I kind of felt something pop in my head. I turned my head and it was in my head. Yeah, so my mind broke. Yep. Yeah, it's a freaking accident, man, you know. Playing 18 years, you know, your mind just break on you. In game 1, I had to deal with that pain, you know. It's like having a migraine in my head forever. You doctors be like, the hell, he broke his mind. Doctors be like, you had like an aneurysm or something? I guess that's what it's called. I don't know. The doctor told me I broke my mind. So, you know, I'm not a medical expert, but you know, I had blurred vision at times. You know, I just kept playing through it. Do you need surgery? No, doc said it heals. It'll heal right up. About a month. You know, if I just drink wine, tequila, relax, my mind will heal. Get some new players on my team next year, and my mind gonna feel really well the next season. And the ESPN gonna run with it. Man, now if LeBron James didn't break his mind, huh, he would have won number 5. But to have an injury like that, now come on, Max. He broke his mind, Max. The man broke his mind. What was he supposed to do? He's carrying the whole team with a broken mind. Oh yeah, he's good at selling it. I mean, he's a BS artist to the core. So he's very good at selling the stories to you. I hope he shake the narrative. Anthony Davis is skilled. No one ever said Anthony Davis couldn't play the game of basketball. What is he talking about? We're saying he's injury prone. He's an injury prone player. That's not making fun of him. It's reality. All of the games that he's missed 30. If he doesn't play tonight, it would be 37 games in a 75 game season. He's missing 37 if he doesn't play tonight. That's just this season. Last year, he missed about 8-9 games. And that was a short season because of the pandemic. And the year before that, he missed 26 games in an 82 game season. I mean, he's missed more double digit in every year he's played. AD has played 9 years. He's missed double digit games. And I mean single digit games. And what? Two of the seasons. And last year he almost hit double digit. So 3 seasons he had single digit injury days. He was 18 games out, 15 games out, 14 games out. People didn't think he was going to have a long career. No, Joel came in the league like that, and we thought Joel was going to be like that because early in his career, he was so injury prone. But now, since he's been working with strength and conditioning coaches and getting himself conditioned well, he's been able to bounce back. If he does get injured, he's come back pretty quickly than before. Before he was doing a bunch of young guy stuff. You know, when you're young, you feel like you can eat whatever, do whatever. You know, we hungry, we feel like, man, we need some sharks. Or I need some ribs, I need some chicken. And you pigging out and all that stuff. Then you gotta go, when you're a professional athlete, you gotta play every other day. Then you gotta go to practice. You gotta get up in the morning. You gotta do shoot arounds. Your body needs to hydrate properly. So you might need a nutritionist. You might need a cook. Make sure you eat balanced meals. This is what happened with Zion. This is how you protect your athletes. Like, they had to get Zion on a proper diet. They're like, okay, even though he's 18 years old, it was like, you got to get on some type of eating diet because, you know, he's out of shape. You're not going to be able to do these type of moves that you do at this weight at the professional level where everybody's in shape. So don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you like the video. You know, super chat work. You guys can super chat now. I think it's turned on. Is the diet working for Zion? Absolutely. Look at what he did this year. Zion shot a higher field goal percentage than LeBron and shot about the same three-point percentage as LeBron. Zion's second-year numbers surpass LeBron James' numbers. Points per game, field goal percentage, rebounds. Only thing he didn't have is the assists, really. But he dwarfed LeBron's whole second year. Do you know Zion Williamson was shooting 70% from the field? That's a lie. No, I saw what happened to Luka. Luka got hurt. For real. And I tried to tell them, they like, no, man, he pulling on LeBron. I'm like, dog, Luka got hurt. Luka was cooking him before he got hit. Hey, Mr. Tallback. Thanks for the super chat. Luka, no. Let me explain you something. Luka Doncic is not somebody that's gonna lay down. Okay? Luka ain't gonna lay down for nobody. That's real emotion. He's young, dog. He ain't won nothing yet. A young player like that ain't finna lay down. He has no political strings in the game. He don't even play politics with it. They be using him as the new Larry Bird, all that. He don't. That's why they got to stop interviewing him, because in his language, this stuff, he doesn't. You know, we have other words that mean other things, and they don't have as many words to mean a lot of different things. In Slovenian, the words are very direct. So a lot of times people say things tongue in cheek, and he doesn't take it. His tone and the way they take it to the heart. They think this is what you mean. He's no, I'm not trying to be Larry Bird. I'm just Luka, you know. And he's missing the point that they're trying to do. Like, no, they're just trying to use that as the way to promote you, and you don't get it. It's like, just promote me, you know. Like, I'm playing good. What more do they want me to do, you know? Why am I talking about Larry Bird? You know, it's like, yeah, Bird was a great player. You know, he did this, but I don't remember Larry Bird. He doesn't. He's like 19 years old. 19. He just turned 20. What? Did he turn 21 yet? Okay, he's 21 now. But he don't know Larry Bird. Larry Bird. Oh, somebody finna get lit up over there. You don't know Larry Bird. Right, like the other night, they asked him, like, what did, like, Dirk Nowitzki, and what happened? What did it do for you, like, when you saw Dirk win the championship with the Mavs, you know, back in 2011 with Dallas? He was like, I was like 6. I didn't even see the game. You know, he doesn't play the politics because he's from another country. He does not get it. He can't sell it. LeBron, that's a good layup question for him. Oh, it was inspiring, you know, and it moved me, you know, and my family, you know. He's a beat artist, so that's perfect for LeBron. He's going to do exactly what the company wants. Luka don't know what the hell they want and can care less. He just wants to play. Like, they trying to do this thing with him and Dirk Nowitzki. What does it mean to see Dirk Nowitzki, like, in 2011 when he won the championship finally? I was 6. He's like, I was like 6 or something like that. I don't even remember it. He was like 6, 7 years old or whatever. Like, I don't remember that. And that's what I like about Luka, man. He keeps it 100 because that's the only way he know how to do it. He barely learning English, and you guys are trying to mislead him with these questions to talk about these other people. And I'm glad some of the fans are waking up and they jumping on people for this. But some of the reporters, they like, look, it's what we're told to do. You know, it's that's what we have to do. It's our job. We have to do this. Right, exactly. Promote the game. You know, all this off the court garbage they think people care about, they really don't. This is why you've lost the connection. They feel this is a way to have everybody connected to the legends of all the legends of the old days. Look, you can promote the legends and they do it well on NBA TV. NBA TV is the best thing going. If you want to see real journalism, you know why? Because it's barely about probably 2 journalists and the rest of them are all players. Guys who have played the games are interviewing each other and talking. And it's a lot better because it's none of this propaganda garbage. Everybody is talking about the game. You learn a lot more. You learn a lot more and you get more information. There's no spin cycle, no rinse and set the spin. No. That's why you find out everything over there. All the old players and what went down. You see Dominique Wilkins out there. I'm like, man, y'all don't act like Dominique never existed. Dominique can still play. He was playing in the league and still scoring 25. Dr. J was ticked off. And I remember him at the thing. He said, man, and Michael Jordan took up for him and said, man, it's sad that people, the only thing they think about Dr. J is all he did was dunk. That's it. I'm like, that's the NBA's fault. Doc could shoot threes. His last shot in the NBA was a 3. Back then, you had to know how to use the glass. You know, Doc was a master of using the glass. You know, back then, the glass was your friend. When you were taught basketball, that's how you was taught. You would use that glass, the backboard. So you knew how to hit the ball in different spots. Like me, I could paint it like Scottie Pippen used to do. Like the little bank shot from the corner. I'm like, yeah, I used to do that. I'm like, man, that's basic. Basic, use the glass, bank shots. I was like, man, that was easy. You know, you play horse and everything else. As a kid, you learning that backboard. The backboard's your friend. But now everybody just shoot at the rim. They don't really use the backboard too much unless they doing a layup. Yeah, that sounds like too much work for me. Oh, you went and messaged him? Anthony Davis. Well, I'm quite sure he's going to get these because I tagged him in it on Instagram so he can see it. So hopefully he realized, man, because nobody wants to be hurt. You know, I'm quite sure he don't want to be hurt. He's a guy out there just trying to win and play the game like everybody else. But it's got to be something you're doing wrong. to keep having these injuries happen the way they doing. What are you doing wrong? Do you have a condition? It might be something wrong there. So, it's not like the Lakers have the best training group in the world. They don't. The Lakers do not have the best training staff. Don't ever believe that. Kobe didn't trust them. I don't trust them. Nobody trusts the Lakers training staff. They are horrible. Their training staff is horrible. They got Dr. Feelgoods. That's all they got out there. Dr. Feelgoods. That's why Kobe went to Germany on their ass. Most of these team doctors nowadays are just Dr. Feelgoods. That's why everybody talked about how great the Spurs medical staff was, and because what they did for Tony Parker and everything else, and Tony did his surgery, they worked with him. But these are mostly recovery doctors. They tell you, okay, you got to go to the best surgeons out there. And when somebody tells you that they still feel pain, you don't try to dismiss it. Like, oh, dude, you're going to feel pain. You got to play through it. Hell no. Then it could be something worse and end up be career ending. You're an athlete and this is your body. You want to think, look, man, I'm not finna go out there and just start playing because I want to win and it's tough. And then I end up injuring it something worse because y'all told me everything was fine. And then I get out there and I injure it worse and now my career is over. And then everybody's like, man, he was stupid, man. He went out there playing like that. Look at Isaiah Thomas. There's so many guys and examples of guys out the league because they trusted. Just because they trusted the doctor. And they played through it. Them Boston doctors. And a lot of people got that wrong. The reason why he's not on the team anymore, and the reason why he's not in the game anymore, I think Ticket said it, or HT said it, about Isaiah Thomas. The reason why Isaiah Thomas isn't in the league anymore is because Isaiah Thomas, he refused to get the surgery that Boston required, so it would have been a short turnaround. They would have signed him to the contract. He decided not to get the surgery. So once he decided not to get the surgery, he basically made his mind up that this is it. I'm done. It's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. He should have just got the surgery because he tried to let it naturally heal because it's his body. He didn't want to have the surgery. So he got it naturally healed. Let's just say it didn't work out in his favor. But he chose to naturally let it heal. And that was a bad idea. Because right after that, he kind of injured it again, tweaked it a little bit. And once he did that, then it was over. I'm picking up moms. Thank y'all for the super chat. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't know they put this new ironing up here. You ready?
Quick, put my bag in the trunk. Corey just left to go say bye to Tia now.
Oh, okay.
And I want you to know I'm not gonna be here. Yep, I said I'm gonna run some errands with Kevin.
Yeah, I know. He blew at me. He blew at me. Y'all still got the pistol by the door, huh? The rifle. It's dangerous. Got the rifle right there by the door. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, welcome to Chicago, baby. You gotta keep the rifle by the door. We don't play. Lakers ain't losing tonight. I don't know what you thought.
It's the laundry.
Okay.
You peep that Gino's pizza tea in that body and got a chance to eat. It ain't gonna go to waste.
I ain't been in this house in a minute.
I know. You should have seen it more.
Oh man, that light bulb must be out. Woo! This is the house I grew up in. Oh man, that's my old Star Wars Monopoly they gave me. That's funny. Man, this is weird, man. You know how some seem so much smaller once you get older and get in it? That's what it is. Looking at all this stuff. Yeah. We got a gigantic American flag on there. Happy Memorial Day. Man, this used to be my back room, man. This is crazy. Looking at all this stuff. What's up? I'm in the basement looking at all this old stuff.
You see it when we get back.
Okay. Man, I remember, man, Rizzo he drew this back in the 80s. Didn't he, that tiger? Didn't Rizzo draw that tiger?
No, yeah, he don't want it and all that, so let it go. You ain't want to come get it.
Man, he drew that back in like the 80s. I'm like, he did that one back in the 80s.
Yeah.
All right, we can get out of here.
I said, oh, I had the suitcase by the door. You should see me running with it back to the back. He took that. He said he coming back. I guess he was looking for something in the mail. That's why he was over here.
All right.
I told him I forgot.
Woo. Them Laker boys hurt. Well, eating those LeBron Wheaties. I knew when they put LeBron on the Wheaties box what was gonna happen. Being back in the old neighborhood, man, it's something. That's one thing about our block, man. We had a bunch of older people that lived over here, and they didn't let nothing happen to this block. There wasn't gonna be any gang banging on the block, nothing. That's how I know it works. You care about something, it could be salvaged. Are they still down there? All right. Don't forget to check out that Patreon, the Carcino for Life Patreon. Part 2 of the birth of Christianity is on there. You got a lot of new stuff that's for the hit today, as soon as I get back to the crib. So hold your head. It's coming.